Well, last year, the repeatable 8510 came out in July, late July, I want to say. We might be getting it very soon. We're going to go and look at that today. A lot of Future Stars leaks, a lot of big packs leaked mainly too. And I think we got confirmation of the Future Stars Academy returning, which I think is very exciting. If you guys want to buy coins, you can go to mmoxp.com. The link is in the description. Use my code JFC at checkout for a 5% discount. And other than that, for content today, we got all right, let's go and look at the leaks now. Let's begin with Lauren James. Lauren James has been confirmed. The card's gonna be for sure 6. She's got 5-star skills already. The top comment being, when will these actually be Future Stars, not current ones? Yeah, it kind of doesn't seem super Future Stars-ish when you got Lauren James and like 84 plus rated cards in it, but we'll have to see. And there's some other cards in here that are low rated. We'll look at those in a sec. Here's the Bundesliga Player of the Month nominees, by the way. Just a random sort of side note here. We got Grimaldo, Musiala, and Nkunku left back. We got Undav, Fulkrug, and Hinkapie. I want to say is how you pronounce his name. So yeah, I have no idea who should win this, but I want to show you guys nominees in case it comes out relatively soon. We got Lukeba, Future Stars center back from Leipzig. Leipzig's gonna just turn out center backs all the time. I don't know how they keep doing it, but another French center back from Leipzig has got a promo card, but okay. Yeah, great links, obviously, so we'll see how good that card looks. We've got Pablo Barrios, who is actually, I think, a base silver, right? I want to say he is. Let's go and look so I'm not talking on my ass there. He's definitely a base silver, right? Yeah, 73 rated. Okay. So this card is going to be in Future Stars. This guy was saying the new Lorente, and that, might be true. So that'll be pretty cool. He is on the way. And still no word on any SBCs as of right now. We've got Bisek as well. With stats or prediction, by the way, 94 physical would be insane, but that's not going to be obviously probably the case there. We got Harvey Elliott next. I'm sure you Liverpool fans are happy to see this one. So we've got 2 English midfielders and Cole Palmer. I mean, if he's a midfielder, that's up for debate, but Cole Palmer and Harvey Elliott, and no Kobe Mainu. So maybe we won't be getting Mainu this year. I'm not sure. We will be getting Garnacho though, so Man United fans have a little bit something to be cheerful about. Future Stars icon Maldini. This is what, the second promo Maldini card I think we're going to get here. Actually, wait, his technically his third because his dynasties is 2 different icons. So this is the one with slide tackle plus. This is the one with intercept plus. That's 2.4 million coins. So technically speaking, this will be the third Paolo Maldini promo card, which is kind of funny, honestly, of all players to pick. But okay, I'm not surprised. But Frankie Rijkaard's on the way as well. Happy to see these other icons that don't get the love that other ones do, like Maldini, get promo cards like Frank Rijkaard. Steven Gerrard is next, and the same kind of thing goes with him too. Really hoping we get a Gerrard card that's good. And like we talked about before, my guess with these are they're going to be, stats that are good, obviously, but not maybe the most insane ever, but they'll have 2 playstyle pluses because they're like the younger version of said icons, right? That's my guess, but we have no idea as of right now why Future Stars icons exist, but all we know is that they do. And there's Wayne Rooney on the way. Rooney had to be in this team. He's one of the better players at a really young age. So happy to see Wayne Rooney is going to be on the way as well. We've got Pedro Neto on the way too. Isn't Pedro Neto like 24? I think Pedro Neto is not that young, isn't he? It's funny to say because I'm 25 years old. 23. Okay, so Neto's 23. So yeah, Future Stars, you be the judge. Yes, players kind of play longer nowadays than they used to, so they are still like technically young players, but Neto's been around in the Premier League for like 3 years now. I mean, what do you think? Should they be younger players? Should they be like, lower rated, or should, does Neto make sense to be in there? And then we got this tweet, which is Future Stars Evolution. During Future Stars, we will have dedicated evolutions. And we've got this card design here, so we've got a new sort of card design leaked, for just evolutions itself. So I think we haven't gotten one of these since Centurions. I think we had a Centurions Evo, and I don't know if we've had any other promo specific evolutions since then. And what my guess is going to be here is we have these next pack leaks we're going to go and look at in 1 sec, and this will be tied to the pack leak. So let's go and look at those here. We've got Future Stars Academy Attackers and Defenders pack. Now remember, the Future Stars Academy used to be upgrading players in objectives. That's kind of like how Evolutions is now, right? It's pretty much the exact same thing, actually. It just instead was in the objectives tab and maybe wasn't quite as good, you would say, as some of the ones currently, but also it was free. So, my guess will be is that these 2 packs, you probably are going to get them right when Future Stars comes out on Friday, and you can pick which ones you want to evolution. That would be my guess, because like why, Future Stars Academy, unless it's like a separate kind of promo thing, I mean, why would there be a pack with 15 attackers, 15 defenders that just contains Future Stars Academy players? My guess is they'll have the card design of that Future Stars Evo, And that's where the academy will come from. You can kind of choose one of the 15 if you want to, maybe. Once again, I'm just guessing, but that seems to make sense to me, and that would be kind of cool, honestly. I would really like that. Yes, it sort of sucks that we wouldn't be able to pick our own players, but if it's really good, I'm happy they're at least being like, okay, pick one of 15, but we'll make this one extremely good and it's not paid. That's what I would, you know, kind of hope for with that. But like I said before, I am just strictly guessing. I could be totally wrong. We got promo packs, though. Let's go ahead and read them. Please don't spend your money. Future Stars Proto Pack includes 10 rare gold players rated 82 or higher, 3 walkouts guaranteed, and some loans in there. Future Stars Twinkle Pack, 5 rare gold players, 1 above 85. Nothing too crazy in those two. Next, though, 85-10. So the 85-10's on the way. Now, this is kind of interesting because we're still a full week away from a new season. And usually the season packs, or the packs that end up in the new season, usually get leaked a few days beforehand, not usually over a week beforehand. So my guess is the 85-10 won't be in the season. Now, it definitely could be, but honestly, with the way pack weight has been right now, it wouldn't shock me to see a repeatable 85-10 like twice a day. It actually wouldn't, because the 83-10 is repeatable 3 times a day, and it's kind of bad, honestly. To 85-10, they might say, actually, fuck it. You know, if they're worried about player counts or they're worried about certain things, they might just say, fuck it, 85-10. Like, I don't know, but it's already here. So we'll see what it ends up being used for. But Future Stars Supernova Pack includes a guaranteed Future Stars player plus an 83 times 50 with 10 guaranteed to be above 87. They are going for all of the money. Future Stars Pulsar Pack we saw yesterday. It's 2 Future Stars players, 35 times 84. And Future Stars Super Giant Pack, what are these names? Includes 25 rare gold players, 84 or higher, 5 above 87. And last one, Future Stars Nebula Pack, 30 rare gold players, 81 or higher, 10 above 84. Okay, yeah, 17,000 FIFA points to open every single one of those. Just don't do it, please. Random question for you all. Who's the best goalkeeper in this game for you? I've pretty much found nobody in particular that I love. I mean, Team of the Year Allison probably has been the best I've used so far. So he's not too insane, but he definitely makes the saves he should, and I like that. Has there been a keeper that you've used that you're like, this guy is nuts and he can't leave my team? Now, Ricky here says, Team of the Year Check for me is the best goalkeeper in the game. Is anyone standing out to you as like, this guy's the best? And if, you know, who is that? Because let me know. Also, guys, no surprise here. Mistake number 17,000 in the past 72 hours. Francescoli here. Some of these heroes that ended up in the first evolution before you claimed the finished product ended up tradable still. So if you say bought a Francescoli, then you put him into the Evo, and they ended up actually not going untradeable. So there were some green Francescolis in the market today for a little bit. So yeah, you know, at this point, it's a daily routine to talk about the mistakes that are being made. Guys, so far with the new patch, the rumor on the street is that Trivellas really have been nerfed, and I don't know what that means. I do remember that when the Finesse Shop patch hit the old gen consoles, everyone was like, these are not nerfed at all, and everybody's still scoring a trillion of them from outside the box and all this and that. And then it did end up a little bit worse, but it's a stark contrast to everyone saying now that Trivellas have definitely been nerfed into the ground. So we saw some panic selling on Trivella cards, but just be aware that if Trivella is a lot worse, you'll probably see some falls on these cards, and hopefully we're out kind of by now considering that. But you know, that's kind of all market stuff I got for today for the most part. I did get some questions about buying Team of the Year cards. Like, are they gonna start rising up again or whatever? And personally, I'm fine buying Team of the Year cards. Actually, I do think they're gonna be some of the best in the game for a very long time. They're usually, for the first about month they're out, a super stable card to buy. Honestly, super stable. So I still have my Pop. I haven't even sold yet, and she continues to kind of slowly rise up since she went down. So just kind of waiting on that like full rise. Well, let's get to your comments. Dimitri says, talking about weak foot, Pez used to have 2 stats for that: weak foot accuracy and weak foot frequency. I always wonder why EA does not apply such a simple yet important thing, but maybe they do, just it's not that transparent like most things in the game. That could be too, but my thought behind that is like, that would help in certain ways a ton. And it also would hurt because if a card had like 1-star weak foot accuracy and 4-star weak foot frequency, then he would be like virtually unusable. But I think that would almost never happen. So you kind of can't even really think about that. But it would help a guys a lot with like 2-star weak foot and 1-star weak foot usage, right? Or like, it wasn't a star system, but you kind of know what I mean if it came to FIFA. Yeah, I think it would be cool in definitely some ways. Some cards would be more usable, and other cards you'd probably say like, oh, this is terrible because you can't use them. But I feel like there's a compromise in there somewhere for sure. And seeing a lot of your guys' comments, like, you guys are really like, the community is really in agreement right now with a lot of things, more so than almost most years, honestly. And of course, you know, my community watching this is a very small, very, very small portion of even the YouTube audience, which is a very, very small portion of the whole base, obviously, of FIFA players. But man, the consensus right now is that nobody likes this gameplay. Like, nobody likes it. And it's funny because we just came from a game where we were like, wow, the gameplay is actually playable in July. We're like, wow, this is actually kind of good compared to other FIFAs. You know, it wasn't a good to great game. Well, probably not, but it was at least fun and it kind of made sense at most of the time. It wasn't perfect at all, but man, is it better than this year. I don't know what they were thinking going back on so many things that made last year great. And to me, it just shows you that they just have no idea what makes the game good. They don't really know. All they know is how to make money, and they do a very good job at that, right? We can't deny they've made a lot of money over the last, you know, many years now. They definitely know how to do that. Do they know how to make a good game, though? I think we all can say no. In some aspects, of course they do. You know, there's some aspects that are great about this game. One first thing that's for sure is not good is the gameplay. And the gameplay team, I think, has failed this year super hard. And I don't even know if a patch will fix it because the press and the auto dropback is so prevalent. I mean, it's beyond ridiculous. And it's so tied into the play styles now as well. I mean, it's such a can of worms to open right when you want to patch one thing. Because when you patch one thing, a certain playstyle might become too good. And you got to think about all that stuff, right? So I think it might be why we're seeing less patches this year in terms of giant gameplay changes, because we haven't seen too much. You know, we saw the beginning of the year press patch, seen some really simple patches like the finesse shot and now the Trivela, right? But no really big ones, I feel like. And that might be because I don't think they can do huge ones because they are worried that something's going to break in the playstyle system if they do. And that is a problem. That's a big problem. And I just don't think they know what makes a good game in terms of gameplay. I just think they have no idea what it means. And they also can't fix inconsistent gameplay even if they did know. So they're just, it's not a simple solution. And I don't really care. I don't really care. That they should be able to make the solution, right? And also, I want to give EA their credit because they do deserve credit on some things for sure. I mean, we're sitting here playing their game. I was there doing something right in a sense, but man, is it hard. Has it ever been so hard to give a company a positive encouragement, positive feedback in your life? Any game at all has ever been so hard because everything about this feels so inept. At times, I mean, every part of the game just feels like they're out of touch and the ineptitude is very high, but I don't know. I'm waffling, but I love reading your guys' comments. Thank you for leaving them. Thank you for watching every single day. I love you all. I'll see you next video very soon. Peace.